Have you ever wondered how Star Wars movies would be ranked if we based it only off the 93,243rd frame? Yeah, no one has, but we're doing it anyway. Some of these frames hit harder than my dad's belt, and others, not so much. So let's get started in dead last with Empire Strikes Back. This is the 93,243rd frame for this movie. This looks worse than when you ask your grandma to take a picture. You can't really see anything but the giant light, and if you're wondering what this scene is from, it is this weird fight between Vader and Luke. Shame to put Empire Strikes Back in dead last, but this frame is not beating anything ahead of it. Like in number 11, the Clone Wars movie. Now this is what we got right here. We got the Sky Guy himself about to pull a hyperspace lever, and speaking of levers, what do all the other ones do? Like, we got hyperspace, this one might be landing, there could be one for like shields, but like the rest of them, there's no need for this many levers. Sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked, but the only other thing in this frame is space out the window, which I guess is cool. Maybe, not really. This frame is just really boring, to be honest. At number 10 is going to be that one movie with the I don't like sand scene. Unfortunately, this frame right here is only frame 65,881, so this perfect frame will not be on the list. What we did, however, get is pretty eventful, I guess. Starting from the left, we got Watto pointing at Anakin, while Anakin, well, it looks like from this, Anakin is holding and admiring like a bowling ball, all while this hooded figure lurks behind Anakin and eyes him and his space bowling ball. And R2's also there. Now, I know this is Padme, and Anakin is actually facing a droid, not holding a bowling ball, but I am ranking it only off the frame, so this frame is honestly just too strange without context, so I had to place it in a... At 9 will be the Solo movie. Now, it is cool to see Space Chess up nice and close, but this blunder by Chewie is unforgivable. He is hanging his centipede looking thing so bad. It is no wonder that people have to let Chewie win. He is just straight up awful. But in all seriousness, I have no clue how this game works, like at all. And seeing it closer did not add anything helpful for me. Someone please explain it to me. So popping in at number 8 is going to be Force Wakes Up or something like that. This frame honestly made me chuckle because all I can imagine is like some horror movie. I mean, you got BB-8 in the back in the shadows, kind of lurking around, while Rey just looks completely lost. And also the stairs help it make it look like a basement. So it really just looks like Rey is one of those dumb horror movie people, and BB-8 is going in for the kill. And Rey's face is really just the bow on the cake for this one. I mean, she looks like she just found out all of BB-8's kills on like that wall that every movie has, and that she is next on the list. I just wish Rey could have actually died here. It would have saved the sequels for sure. Anyway, number 7 is the Phantom Menace. I honestly have nothing to add to this, like, at all. This is the epitome of pure average, like even more average than my subscriber count. But in a way, it kind of looks tough. And the pod race scene was cool, so I gave it like some points for that. I guess. I don't really know what's happening in this video either. But I mean, it also kind of does look like he's pulling out a gun. It's kind of like this pose right here, like, yo, sup, bro? Give me your money. So like, points, I guess. Anyway, A New Hope is 6. Now, I truly have no idea what Obi-Wan is looking at here. Bro is more locked in than me in the last 5 minutes of a test. Han Solo is also here, and bro is looking absolutely bamboozled at whatever he's looking at. Like, what is it are they looking at? Is it a mass genocide or something? After watching the full scene, it was, in fact, a mass genocide. And now my lawyers are telling me to advise y'all that mass genocides are bad and illegal. So don't do it unless you want to. But really, I just cannot get over how dialed in Obi-Wan is. But I know y'all don't care at all, so I'll just move on to number 5, which is The Last-ish Jedi. It feels so wrong to put this at number 5, but that's the beauty of the list. Even ugly people can look good under the right circumstances. But what is the 93,243rd frame of this movie, you're probably asking? Well, it is just a super high-res shot of BB-8. So why is it so high, you may have inquired? Because it's not exciting, funny, interesting, or even intriguing in the slightest. Well, my response is that it passes the wall test, meaning I can put on my wall and be happy with it. Now, if you think the wall test is dumb, you're probably right. But this is my video, so what can you do about it? Anyway, number 4 is going to be handed to Rogue One. First off, this also passes the wall test. I mean, just look at it. It's awesome. You got an explosion happening below a X-Wing trying to escape 2 ties while navigating through the mountain. The scene itself is also cool, but this 93,243rd frame does not disappoint. Do you ever just wonder how your life has gotten to the point where you're linking Star Wars by super specific frames? How did I get this low? Anyway, number 3 is going to be Revenge of the Sith. Prepare yourself for a jump scare, because here it is. So why is this number 3? I don't know. I mean, just look at the face of Mr. Senate here. This totally deserves number 3 just cuz. And the runner-up is Return of the Jedi. There is so much positive stuff in this frame, I don't even know where to start. So I'll just start with the nature in the frame. What a luscious and beautiful backdrop to make this frame extremely extravagant. But no one cares about the trees, so I'll just go to the tiny fluffy carnivorous Ewok standing right there. Now my man Wicket here is posing like a boss. Homie looks like a statue. And what makes it even better is Leia kind of looks like she is in awe of this statue Ewok. I mean, this pose is just so tough. This was a no-brainer for second, but it is not the best. So now it's time for the thing you've been waiting for. The question that has been keeping you up at night. The single idea that terminates your entire Alright, you get the point. The best 93,243rd frame in Star Wars comes in at number 1, The Rise of Palpatine. Never thought I would say that, but this is the best 93,243rd frame in Star Wars, and it is pretty clear why. I mean, this passes every test humanity could throw at its way. We got all these whiteys in the back looking imposing and just kind of looking overall awesome. We also got Rey getting bullied, which is a Death Star sized plus. But the main attraction of this frame is going to be Kylo. He actually looks like a sick villain in this frame, and it's too bad the movies did not make him this cool. I also never realized how sick Kylo's helmet looks in this movie. But really, this frame needs no explaining why it's the best. I've also made an awful Discord for anyone who cares to join and talk about random crap with me. Links in the description if you're interested. Anyway, I'll see y'all next time.